Welcome everybody to an all-new exciting Beyond the Barricade podcast. We are live right now all over Facebook, all over YouTube, all over Twitch. Facebook, YouTube, it's under Papa Denk. On Twitch, we're Beyond the Barricade podcast. This episode is powered by StreamYard for all your streaming needs. Shoot, I should have been like I don't know, overlay guy or something. I don't know. All right. We are also sponsored by Pro Brothers Custom Aesthetics for all your Long Island home improvement needs. If you have those needs, DM me and I will get you in touch with them for your needs. All right. So today we got a very, very special guests, fellow podcasters, internationally known podcasters, just so you know. First up is Joe Panther the Third. And up next is the MetalGeek.
Also, don't forget, MetalGeek is sponsored by Monster. So.
No, he's not.
Whoa! Is that breaking news?
That's not breaking news. We have to see the end of the show. You got to wait to the end of the show to get that.
There is some breaking news though,
but not to the end of the show, Geek. You got to build up the show, make it like.
So for fans that are watching now, don't tune off just yet. There's some breaking news.
That's what I do. I don't want these people to get the news and then leave. We don't want Papa Dank's fans to jump out like the rats on the Titanic.
I got fans. Didn't know that shirt came out.
Wow.
Like Brandon did to you anyway and jumped ship on you.
What shirt are you talking about, Brandon? Stefan says, "Good evening, gentlemen."
What's up, Stefan? How's it going, dude?
Stefan?
Geek with a scoop already. Whoa! You guys are big time now. You are also Savage Pro commentators.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
definitely, dude. That was amazing.
You have to check out that promotion, guys. They're a new promotion in England, but the way the action they give you, you would never think that they're new, right, Geek?
Yeah, I mean, also the way they're building their stories, I absolutely love it. It's like a little variety hour. They give you like it's like a half-hour show, 30 minutes, 33 minutes, whatever it is, and they cram all that information to one episode. And these guys are just killing it right now with Savage Pro Wrestling. So please check them out. Do us a favor, do them a favor, help them out. They're amazing people as well. So
shout out to Savage Pro Wrestling. And where are they based out of?
They're based out of the UK, so
awesome.
They're good people. The wrestlers are really good. Geek keeps drinking that Kool-Aid from Savargo. I don't know.
It is good Kool-Aid. There's different flavors, man. Those flavors are.
Who are their main guys and gals?
Right now, you got Roger Sears, which is the world champion right now. He won the Battle Royal to crown the first ever Savage Pro Wrestling champion. You have Lunatrix in there. You have Bushido Storm, which is Ajax, and AZ Adams. Who else do you have, Joe? Savargo, right?
Savargo is like their Vince McMahon. He's their wisecracker. He could be a referee. He'll pop in out of nowhere in the ring as a referee. Right. We got Sears. We got Luna. We got our favorite, the King of the Chop Party, the one we told you guys about that time. Rudy Root. You should definitely hit him up for an interview one day. Rudy Root. He's really funny, and he's a huge nerd like you. You'd be like, dude, you're my new best friend.
Hey, I just got a notification. Apparently, it went down on Facebook for some strange reason.
What did I say? Oh no!
I don't know. It says we are having trouble streaming to Facebook. This will be an issue on Facebook. Said
maybe it could be the weather. We are getting lots of snow.
Yeah.
We'll keep you trying and let you know if it's resolved. Please check Facebook.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
All right.
There's a lot of wrestling.
Jensen Ryan's another one, right?
Jensen Ryan, the Dark Prince, right? That's the Dark Prince.
Yeah,
Jensen Ryan.
Jensen. Ryan. Did we say Ryan Hendricks, right?
Ryan Hendricks is another gentleman that's in that promotion.
Yeah.
We're like with Savage, they're like an open book. Like they have only one woman. Well, they have Kiara, but Kiara is back and forth with them.
Right.
But I think every promotion has their ons and offs with them. they have a lot of ons more than offs. Even though they're new, I see a lot of positivity flowing through them with their people who they work with and all the wrestlers.
Right.
Like, I could see a bright future with Savage, with us and with Geek.
With them, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go back to the beginning, and I'm trying to let everybody know on Facebook that we're live on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm sorry.
So we're going to start the show again. Ah, dang it.
Yikes.
Go behind the curtain again, Geek.
Am I still sponsored by Monster? Spiel the Beast
I think
right
that's why. I think they saw you said sponsor and they buy Monster and the Monster was like,
You know what? Anything's possible in the streaming world. Maybe it's possible. All right, let's go back to the beginning. So how did you guys meet before you even decided to do what you're doing now?
You want to start off, Joe? You always tell the stories.
We met in our college. Like, it was so weird because the resident.
Cue the flashback music.
we met in a weird way. Like, Metal Geek was very like, "Hey, what up going on, Gary?
What's going on?
What's going on, Gary?" Like, we met because like I'm such a big wrestling fan. And I'm like always out talking to everybody I could talk to, and the resident's like, "Oh, you should talk to him." And I was just like, I don't really know who this dude is. You're just gonna toss me in front of a guy I don't know that I was never hanging out with. Like, I don't know how you would take that, Papa Dank. You'd be like, I don't know who this guy is. I have to hang out with him, or I'll be.
I mean, someone I never met. I'd be like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't know this guy. Like, I'll take a chance. I don't know who he is. So, like, I took the chance, and I was like, okay, let me hang out with him for a day or two, see if I feel a friendship. And he started showing me this random stuff called independent wrestling, and I was like, I don't know. This stuff's cool, but I don't know. I watched it. I started hanging out with him for a little more, watching this stuff. We just became like best buddies. Like, we hung it out. Me and Geek got the funny nickname in college, Beavis and Butthead.
Yes. Which one's Beavis and which one's Butthead?
He's Beavis.
You're Beavis?
Yeah, because when Joe first met me, I had the braces and I had the glasses. So then, so he was like, "You're Butthead. You're so Butthead." And then,
and I had that puffy Puerto Rican hair, and I was wearing shorts and a blue T-shirt. Yes,
that's a sight.
Yes, the puffy Puerto Rican hair, and I'm always wearing my blue shorts,
right,
and Metallica T-shirt, and he's always wearing a random rock. We're always like walking around an old canvas all day.
Yeah, I know Joe so long that I knew Joe when he had hair.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that's how long we've been friends.
Or as Geek jokingly says, my hair flipped upside down.
Hey man, it happens to all of us as we get older.
Yeah.
But I can't take it as an insult because it's like we've known each other different times. Like I knew him through all of his chaos he's had with his life, and I stuck through and kept telling him, keep going, dude. You're okay. You're gonna stick through.
Okay, so you guys had your moment where you watched wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Then what happened? Where you guys said, "Hey, we should do a podcast."
That was later. That was a little.
That was later. How much later?
Yeah.
About 20 years later.
20 years.
Yeah. So yeah.
I guess the technology wasn't there to do podcasts.
No, it was not.
We could have just maybe record if we were, because I lived in Long Island. I could have walked to his house. We could have recorded it on like a camcorder and then had a bunch of episodes set away, probably.
Yeah.
But it would have not been as cool.
All right. So you guys have been friends through ups and downs. Then how did the podcasting come about?
Well, this part Geek could probably give you that.
Yeah, I wanted to do a podcast for about like 5 years because I watched a lot of different podcasts. Like I would watch like Fightful, I'd watch WrestleZone, I'd watch all their podcasts and say, "Hey Joe, maybe we should start doing a podcast, talk about wrestling." And Joe's like, "Nah, I'm good."
The reason why that Papa Dank is because I was already involved for a while, way before that, with these three or four other guys. And that ended really weird. And they're not going to be watching this. They made it into like a cartoon hour, weird storylines and shit like that.
Right.
And I was just like totally baffledly shot off. I was like, nah.
Right.
We did a spiel that we're in the woods, and they made me Panther Man. No.
Panther Man.
No, not Panther. What's that?
I wonder if the stuff's on
Pantera?
YouTube.
Piranha Man. Yeah.
Piranha Man.
Yeah, I was in the woods with a
Oh.
mask on saying I was Piranha Man.
Geek, I think you're onto something. Is this stuff on YouTube? Can we see this?
I don't know. I don't know if they still have it up, but it's weird. Weird stuff. It was weird. We were
Yikes.
filming something and we never finished filming it. It was something we were in the woods and I had I had a mask on with like teeth and I was just like, okay, I'm done with this.
You're like, what am I doing?
Like, what am I doing in my life?
Right.
And then I started doing my Ghostbusters show again,
Uh-huh.
on and off. Went back to Ghost Head Talk.
Shout
And
Sundays.
let me just keep going with this. And then Geek finally said, you want to start it? I was like, and this is about 2021, right?
Yeah, 2020. I think it was 2021.
I lost my computer. My computer completely died on me. I couldn't do anything. Everything shut down. All my fun stuff shut down. And then 2021 came, and I was like, you know what?
Right.
Let's do it. I got a
Let's do
laptop
it.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Geek, you were all in at that point?
I was all in right there, and then the
He
podcast.
He had you at Wrestling Podcast?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, our name came by my dad, my parent. Like, well, we were asking back and forth. Me and him were going this, that, and he was like, no.
Right.
And then my dad walked to the room and then he said something and said, "Ringside Dudes," and Geek's like, "Flip it," and I was like, "Dudes at Ringside."
Yeah.
Barenga.
Oh,
that sounds
cool.
hard.
What were some of the names being thrown out there?
Ugh. Geek gets mad at me when I
the time machine, right?
the wrestling machine time machine.
The wrestling machine time machine? Oh,
yeah.
I'm like the Doc Brown. I'm
Right.
the old school.
Right.
And
And
Geek
Geek's
is
the
like
new school?
Yeah.
Geek's the new school. He's kind of like Marty.
Hey.
Hey
Okay.
DJ, what's up?
Okay. Oh, we got another comment. Hold on.
What's up, DJ?
Oh, DJ
Rooster.
Rooster.
What's up? How's it
brother?
DJ Rooster.
Digital
DJ
cap in
Rooster.
the house.
Gotta keep Annie away from him. He's
Hold
gonna
on.
capture her.
We're gonna little plug for Mr. DJ Rooster. There he is.
There you go.
DJ Rooster is actually doing a set on Power 103.5. Is that correct?
Oh
What?
wow, Power!
Wow,
That's a big station, bro. Congratulations.
Congrats, dude. Yeah.
All right, DJ. Can you clarify that for us? Want to give you a plug? We want to give you a plug, man.
What's going on, guys? Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
So.
Hey,
yeah,
no. That's your guys' line. What's going on, dudes?
What's going on, Ringside crew? What's going on, internationally known? There
Other
you go.
name that's kind of controversial that Geek gets on my face every time I even think about mentioning it.
Don't even mention it, Joe.
Here's some news here. Look, 12:30 p.m. Christmas Eve.
Wow,
DJ
Christmas
Rooster.
in the morning, dude.
Power 103.5. No, in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. That's
Make
when
sure
Joe
you check
starts
out my
drinking.
boy DJ Rooster.
Congrats, man.
Papa Dank, have you had any coquito yet?
Not yet. I'm waiting for
My
someone
mom
to give me
made
some.
That's why if I wasn't feeling under the weather and you lived near me, you would have already had my mom made coquito.
I'm not scared of COVID. I just had it in November.
Yeah, I know, but if I wasn't sick, I'd be like, come over, let's have some coquito.
Right. You're welcome,
And
buddy.
speaking of
Thank
cookies.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want some coquito. Who's got some coquito from me? Anybody in the comments?
Oh, it's so good.
Come on, you give me some coquito, I'll give you a free sticker.
I don't know if it'll get to you in time. Maybe it won't. I think it'll be bad. Imagine that. I sent it in a bug.
2 free stickers. How about that?
We got the new Christmas sticker out too.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Do you have it on you so you can show it?
I don't have it. It's actually in the car right now.
Man.
The sticker's gonna lose its stick.
How about a sticker like this? Hold on.
That's gotta be a sticker too. Yeah,
That's gotta be a sticker.
I made that. I made that a few days ago. I was thinking I needed a new touch to the logo for the Beyond the Barricade podcast.
Put the Beyond the Barricade part and just do that one.
Yeah.
That would look good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think so.
I had to give it a new touch for the Beyond the Barricade. It's like I like the cartoon us, but that was our reaction faces that. And Keith,
I think.
So,
I think. I
so
think. Listen, the other one's a classic. All right, but I kind of like this new one.
Mhm.
I told him he kind of like. I had another one that Joe Alphabet just.
I showed him. I actually showed him the somewhat logo that was in talks. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Alphabet did a logo for us, a draft logo, a new logo. It was Beavis and Butthead.
DJ Rooster's gonna do some stuff for me.
Ooh,
Oh, that's awesome, man.
We have to update the logo because it's been a couple years with this font. So I gotta add the sponsor too, and I think I want the Barricade to be a little different.
Yeah.
so Papa Dank, if we ever started a wrestling promotion, would you want to be a guest commentary or would you want to be the announcer in the ring?
Oh, you don't want me announcing.
Me?
We heard the story. We heard the story. You told us.
Oh, that was terrible.
You
Terrible.
told us that story.
I
man.
feel like just like anything else in life, if I had practice, I would be fine. But not if you throw. I was thrown out there like stone cold. Like I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
I think I would do good with like either backstage interviews or maybe even some commentary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But no ring announcing, right?
No.
That's a hard.
I'd have
That's
to
a hard.
practice. It's hard. I see Acefield doing it at Remarkable, and let me tell you, it's not easy. He was like hustling.
It's not easy because you have to have that tone in the back of your throat too. You know what I mean? To get the crowd all excited. You know.
Oh, look at that! DJ Rooster's gonna yo, DJ Rooster, let's do it. I've been thinking about a theme song that I want. Let's do it. The Papa Dick theme song.
That's
I love
awesome.
it.
Well, me and Geek are thinking about a new theme song for 2000. We always wanted a theme song for the
I've been
podcast.
using the Bobby Orlando rap, but I want like original music. That was like some music that we took from somewhere.
Oh, that
And
song
that was
you
a freestyle of
Geek
Bobby.
kind of sounded like him.
That was
Oh,
a
there's
Bobby freestyle.
there's Brandon. Look at that little Brandon. Bet he's
Oh,
getting.
what do you say?
It's Ryan Dust. Hi,
Brandon's looking at us. Ryan
So-
does. I rang announced once. Remember that time at VPW thing?
Remember?
Oh yeah, for Johnny Collins. He's talking about the time for
Oh
Johnny.
yeah.
Right.
Serena says, "Hey, we're getting
Hey,
some
Serena.
comments today, dudes.
They
We're
know
getting some
that you
comments.
come.
Keep the comments coming. We love it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you got the name. What happens next? Who was your first guest? Let's start with that.
Our
We
very
would
first
we
real
didn't
guest.
start.
we
We
just
didn't start with guests. We didn't start with guests, Joe.
We
at
didn't start with
first.
guests. We
No?
started off just doing our first episode, even though Geek cringes every time I say it.
Uh-huh.
Geek, it looks like you're doing the Beavis and Butthead thing. All you see is half your face.
All
There
I
you
see is happy to say, yeah, we gotta be in the
Like,
camera frame.
go.
Sorry, I don't want to offend you. I know that's a sensitive subject. If I say I can't see your face,
Yeah,
so I apologize if I offended you or anyone else.
we're
on
good.
my comment.
Like the very first episode was the funniest thing ever because Geek's Wi-Fi was like it was
Trash.
like he was doing his inner show through. Hey, what's going on?
We have more comments. A couple of times, Ryan. Hey, Joe and Geek, Serena.
Hey, Serena.
Well, how's it going?
That's
It was
my
like,
executive booker. Just so you know.
hey, Serena,
How's
welcome.
it going?
It was like Metal Geek used a potato as Wi-Fi.
Oh, really?
It was
His-
bad.
It was bad. He would be like, and I'm like, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And I was talking into my computer like this the whole show.
I guess you got to grow into it.
Yeah.
You know. So
Then we had
what was your first guest then?
Oh, Geek, you go.
It's like our first guest was actually Foxy. Foxy was the first guest we ever had on our podcast. So because Joe and Foxy were talking for a long time, so Joe asked her, "It's like, would you want to be our first guest on our podcast?" And she's like, "Absolutely." So
I think she even quoted by saying, "I'd be honored."
You never forget your first guest. Let me tell you.
And I've known Foxy for 13 years. 13 years that lady's been like wrestling bestie. Yes.
Okay.
And Damien, when I first met Foxy, I thought Damien was going to destroy me. Because I was like, we always going over to her. I was always talking to her. We were always making her laugh because that's what I do. Make the girls laugh because I'm a greeter. And I'm like, this guy's gonna be mad at me, but he never got mad at me because I never did anything stupid.
No, Damien and Foxy, they're both awesome people. Yeah.
Coolest people you'll ever meet in the wrestling business, I guarantee.
Right. I haven't met Damien, but I met Foxy.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the other reason why me and Foxy are so close, if it wasn't for Foxy and Damien, I would have never had this heart to do a talk show about pro wrestling or nerds. I started Ghost Head Talk in dedication to Foxy and Damien, how much fun they had doing Nerd Herders, like combined with the jokes and the laughs and the love of nerd culture.
Right.
And I just continued with that, even though when they went away, because Nerd Herders was just like you go on the internet and you listen to them. It was like an internet talk show. So you didn't ever see them. You heard their voices. So like you would call in on a number on something top radio. I think it was on the internet. Non-stop radio or non-top radio, whatever it was called. You'd call a number and you would hear them talking like radio. You would hear the talking in the background.
Right.
And then they're like, 845, you're here. And it's like, and they knew it was me because every time I would call in, they knew they called the first, they call it, they would call a area code out.
Right.
And then by the end, they knew it was me. They're like, "Oh, Crazy Wolf, what's up, brother? How you doing? What do you have? What kind of Ghostbusters news do you have to reveal on the podcast today, Joe?" And I'm like, "Oh, da 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 da." And they're like, Fox is like, "I didn't hear that one before." Like, they knew it was something mad because it was around 2016.
Right.
We did the show, and they're like, "Oh God, Joe, what kind of stuff are you gonna complain about the new movie now?" Like, they knew I would be pissed.
That movie was not good at all.
I even met the guy. I met the guy, and I had to tell Paul. Yeah, I did tell you that. I met Paul.
No.
Here we go. This is after New York Comic Con. I was with a guy I used to be best friends with, and we didn't want to take the subway back to Penn State, back to Grand Central. I had a pack on. I had my flight suit on. I had my trap on my waist, and I'm walking. And this big, tall, skinny white guy with a nice suit walks by me and for some reason stops, looks back at me, and goes like this. And I was like, I know that face.
Right.
Why do I know that face? And my friend's like, Joe, you do this all the time. Who was it? Like, that was Paul Feig. And I started walking really fast, like,
wow,
like the fast legs like this behind him. And my friend's like, Joe, you're going to scare the guy. And I went, hey, Paul. I stopped mid-stride behind him. Like, it was like, this was like this. I was like close behind him, and I went, hey, Paul. And he turned around. I thought I was going to get yelled at. Turned around, he went, hey, guys, what's going on? And I was just like,
wow.
Oh, my God. I took a picture with him. I got to send you the picture later.
That's awesome.
Took a picture with him. Yeah. He held my Ghostbusters sticker, and we talked about we've talked about the movie for 5-10 minutes. Even though he called all the men's fans basement dwellers, I kind of got him off the ledge. I said, Paul, not to interrupt you, but please don't call the male fans basement dwellers. I stuck up for your movie in my small town where all the men were talking so much trash about your movie. Have a good day. And he did this.
Wow.
He froze. He was like, I just didn't know what to say. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. I apologize. I really you have anything I could sign? And I'm like, I have a poster. And he's like, what's your name? Joe. Keep on posting. Here you go. And I was like, you don't mess with the fans.
Nice. Too bad you didn't have his Funko Pop with you.
Oh, I wish I did. I wish I did.
I think it's worth like some money now. I think it's like $300.
Yeah. No, you're true.
So Papa Dang,
right.
What would you? Me and you just recently went to the Cap show. What was your experience like at the Creative Pro show?
Man, let me tell you, I thought those matches were phenomenal. Every match was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say there was one match that was bad. Every match was a good match. And the one that stood out for me was Vargas because I'd never seen him.
Vargas is amazing. That guy is
destroyed for
Or
for
Sweeper.
Sweeper. Sorry, Eddie. He destroyed you, bud.
Eddie's the man though, but he knows, right?
Eddie Spaghetti got broken.
Oh, cousin JJ's here. Good to
What's
see
up,
all the bros
JJ?
together.
How's it going? JJ Danks here.
What's up, JJ?
JJ Danks.
JJ, where's cousin Daddy? Think.
Cousin Daddy.
Yeah, that's his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What did you think of the Cap show?
I absolutely loved it. I think they're on a roll, and Creative Pro is doing some pretty good stuff right about now. Like the last two or three shows I've been to, their matches their shows are great top to bottom. The Shook Crew Street Fight was probably one of my favorite matches this year.
Oh, there he is. Thanks, squad.
Thanks, Bob. Oh, what's up? What's going on? Everybody's
Right
here. You got
Everybody's here watching us. All right,
It's a
Everyone-
Christmas party.
let's go back to Cap. I mean, I had a good experience. I had a father and a son come up to me and Brandon and want to take a picture with us, so that was cool.
Mhm.
You know,
That hasn't. I think that was my first one where they actually came up to me somewhere else where they wanted a picture.
Mhm.
That was a great moment.
Yeah, but yeah, the toy drive was a. I enjoyed VSK versus Phil. That was probably one of my favorite matches, though.
Right.
Really enjoyed that match. That match was awesome. You know.
Stefan, I hope they go back to Melville soon.
Me too, dude. Me too. I mean, Lynbrook is kind of a drive, but you know, I'd still go to the shows because Creative Pro does put on a good show, though. But Melville would be awesome, though, if they came back.
It was a long drive. And the parking, I couldn't park in the
The
place
parking
that
lot's
they're
not
at.
good. Then parking lot's
Holy
not.
cow. And they couldn't get the ambulance in because somebody was parking in the spot, and
Oh man,
it's crazy.
That's one thing about Long Island. We've talking to a lot of
Not
different.
like,
Yeah.
sorry guys, not like the next VPW show
Notorious.
in Bay Shore featuring Notorious Mimi, current champion Mike Anthony,
Mike, oh boy, right there.
not Jack, New York State champion Desmond Cole. What do you guys think of Desmond Cole?
Desmond Cole's a great guy, man. He's fucking killing it right now.
He's
I'm sorry,
killing it.
on the independent scene right now, Joe.
Killing
Right?
it.
Yeah.
What about you,
Uh-huh.
Joe? What do you think it does?
Desmond Cole's doing really good. There's a lot of big positive things about VPW that I like, and there's a lot of things that I don't like. I don't like that they left the sporting arena.
The
They
sports
should've-
arena. Yeah.
Because when I went with Geek in July, I loved it. Like it was so big and so wide space to walk around.
Right.
But I hear that it's in this tiny little hole in the wall place now, right?
It's on a soccer field.
And I heard it smells like caca.
Did Mike fix the belt? I don't think he fixed it.
No.
I don't think Mike fixed the belt.
No.
Yeah,
But yeah,
you guys, do you get Geek? You know what he's talking about, right?
What's up?
Joe probably
No,
knows about the belt.
I didn't hear about it. What happened? If you want to break the
It's
news.
just like I guess he broke it or something. It was like coming off the strap.
Oh crap!
So
It's like my WWF title, Attitude Era title. The side plates are flopping off.
yeah,
It's like Naito when Naito won the Intercontinental title. He threw it against the ring post and the thing cracked.
yeah. That was my experience with my first 23-6 belt. It was like falling apart. Who now? It's now in the possession of Dr. Cool, just so you know. I'm sorry, I really like VPW at St. James. Step on.
That's where I'm saying St. James is nice,
yeah.
and also as I'm saying, the new location I heard smells like caca.
And it's a 10-minute drive too, so you know.
It is a 10-minute drive. I miss when VPW was at the VFW Hall in Sunridge. I wish the hall didn't close down. It didn't close down. It's a church.
They still do wrestlings in churches. I'm trying to convince a local promotion by me to do a show anywhere near me, but then I found out the bad news why they can't do it at the Delaware Valley High School by me anymore.
Oh.
I've said this before, and I say it again. The reason why they don't do it by me is because apparently one of the promoters setting up the ring didn't stick a ring mat under the ring. They just set up a ring on a flat ground on a basketball court in high school. And set the ring up on the ground, no mat. And when after the show, when he left, the basketball floor got scuffed. That's not smart. You set up a mat under the ring, right?
Yeah,
You know, you
absolutely.
set up rings, Papa Dank. You know that.
Yeah, I just had that experience recently at Remarkable Wrestling, setting up the ring. That's a tough job. It's not easy, especially at 50. Maybe
Yeah.
if I was in my 20s, I'd be like, all right, it's not that bad. But in 50 years old,
Yeah,
it was rough, sir.
You
yeah,
don't look 50, Papa Dank.
I know. I know. I work out.
yeah,
Yeah, we know.
yeah.
You all
As
fans,
told by my numerous selfies.
fans, we don't believe it. He just takes pictures and
Yeah.
leaves.
You'd be surprised who I meet at the gym.
Yeah, we
I
know.
met a photographer.
The maintenance crew.
I met wrestlers at there. I bumped into a Steven at the gym. I met Tommy Rant there, who was one half of the Slime Balls. And he convinced me to go see him in action with his partner Sage. And let me tell you, those guys got something special.
They're
Hey, what's
awesome.
going on? Welcome people coming in the chat.
More people coming on. Who's there? He just turned 18. I don't know who's 18. Irene. Hi, Irene. How are you? Miss you. Good one, Joe. The maintenance crew. Ha ha ha. I hate this cringe gym selfie, even though he's my brother. He's my brother, not his my brother. But thank you.
You gotta.
Listen, Johnny, don't worry. You could be like me too one day. Don't worry about
so,
it.
so Papa Dank,
Love you, brother.
what would you
Yes.
say? What would you say your favorite independent match this year is that you've seen?
Match of the year, pretty much.
Match of
You have
the
to do a
year.
top 5, Papa Dank, not just
Yeah,
one match.
yeah. Don't do just one. We could talk about our favorite
Let me
matches.
tell you, I just saw Eric James and Jay Delta tear it up at the last VPW show. It was like amazing. I would say the Vargas match, but that was really quick.
Yeah.
Really quick. But he's like a dominant powerhouse.
Mhm.
Definitely one to watch.
Mhm.
I kind of enjoyed the Shook Crew match at
Yeah.
the recent Cap show.
Oh,
That was pretty
the
cool.
Shook Crew versus Major Pod, right?
Yes, that was pretty cool. I like that match.
Yeah, that was a big match too, right?
It was a big match.
Mhm.
Was a big match. What about you guys? What are some of your favorite matches this year?
Joe, does it have to be
Well-
just what you've seen live? Because I mean, you could say anything, Joe, that you've seen on the
Well,
internet.
I went to that one before my birthday. That show had a lot of good matches. That's gonna be part of my top 5. My
Right.
number 5 match would have to be, and you're gonna be confused, shocked I said this. The tag team match, which I watched, the something of the sun win the
The
tag
birds,
title.
the
The
birds.
Birds of the Sun win the tag titles. Literally, they won it, and then the next show they lost it. I was like, how do you give someone a belt? Well, you can't say that they did the Zack Ryder. They did it to Zack Ryder for the IC title. Number 5 would be that match. Number 4 would be Alpha Junior. I forgot who we faced that night, but it was a good match. There's a few matches I watched within hours of doing the show with you tonight. I watched Willow Nightingale versus Queen. I forgot. She's an African queen. She's a wrestler for CCW.
Mhm.
Number 3 would have to be. God, I'll get back to the other numbers. You go on the next one, Geek.
I'm gonna have to say there's a bunch of them I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the Shook Crew Street Fight from this year at Creative Pro Show. That match was absolutely insane. Choke slam through the table at the end, elbow drop off the top rope through the table, Cactus Jack style. Man, this match had everything from doors. I mean, everything in this match. This match
Right.
was absolutely crazy, and man, and too bad Jack wasn't a part of the match. That's when he was actually injured. So
Right.
the owner from Wrestle Pro actually got involved. You know what I'm talking about, Papa Dank, right?
From WrestlePro?
Oh yeah, he owns Wrestle Pro.
Pat Buck?
No, I think it's Kevin Matthews.
Oh, Kevin Matthews.
Kevin Matthews, he had to step in, and that was a great match. I really enjoyed Dan Barry versus Mike Anthony in that no disqualification match.
At VPW?
VPW, that match. That match was
Match
probably
was kind of crazy. Yeah.
that match was crazy. I enjoyed that match. And who could forget Eric James versus Desmond Cole? That was another great one this year.
That was a great one.
Yeah.
What about
And
Eric James versus Ryan Gallione? Do you remember that one?
that was last. Wasn't that last year? Or,
No, I think it was this year. It was
I
like early this year.
could have
I'm
sworn it was
pretty
last.
sure.
But that match was probably one of my favorite BPW matches. So the street the street fight was it Falls Count Anywhere.
Eric James is like on fire every match.
Yeah.
So
who could forget Shakru versus Even Stevens from 2 months ago?
Oh my god, that match was great.
That match ended up everywhere, all over the whole arena.
It was so crazy, Joe.
Even the Stevens father got involved in that match.
I know. They came to my table too and almost smashed my table. I have a feeling someone's gonna go through my table one day. I just got a bad feeling.
Yeah.
First, Anthony Gangone flips it over, and then Bobby almost went over.
No, I got my number 3. It was I watched it earlier today. It's Ariel Nix versus who's she face? Tori Pterodactyl. That's from PPW. That was like from 2016 that happened, that match. I watched it today and I was like, damn. There's a few other matches I forgot, but the brain's not back to where it usually is today.
Oh, another great one. Iron Savages versus Even Stevens from Creative Pro was a really good one. Really, really good match. Yeah.
Was that which cap show was that one? Was that the one in the summer?
That was the one. I think that was the one was that in Melville? No, that wasn't in Melville. That was not the last show, but the show before that from I think that was Shook Crew Fun Fair.
Okay.
That was the show. But that was a great show.
You guys ready for the next question?
Yeah, what's up?
Because we just been sitting here just chatting like best buds or something. All right. How did you guys start getting your international guests to be known as the internationally known dudes at Ringside?
You can answer, Joe. You can answer this one, Joe, because you're responsible for this one.
Yes.
Joe's responsible.
Yes. I'm responsible?
Yes, Joe, you're responsible.
I can't believe it.
Weird for that one. I'm responsible. Jeez.
I'm giving them the credit. So don't, hey, Joe, don't let your ego get away, man.
No, I'm saying
I know how you get. I know how you get.
Don't let it go to your head, Joe.
That's why I'm like responsible. Jeez. Oh yeah. I happy. Have to be responsible. We were just sitting there chatting. I was sitting there staring at Instagram and just sitting there just having fun and all of a sudden I see a message pop on in our chat saying, "Hey, my name is so and so. My interview got canceled. Can I come on your show?"
Oh wow.
Like, can I say the name?
Joe, who is this person?
Kiara messaged us and said, I got my interview got canceled. Can I come on your show, your podcast? And I was just like, first off, who in the blue hell are you? That's what I kept saying. Who the hell's Kiara? So I looked at a few pictures of her and I'm like, okay. And Lance is like, Geek's like, who's Kiara? And I'm like, I don't know. Kiara's a random person.
Look at that. Papa Dank versus Joe versus Metal in a triple threat match at WrestleMania. I don't think we're making it to WrestleMania, at least not in that capacity.
No.
Oh, God. I'll probably try to run now and be like, catch
my bracelet just broke.
Oh, geez. I messaged him. I called Geek and I said, do we even know who this Kiara is? She really wrestling? And he looked at the page. I looked at her page and she's wrestling pictures and everything. So I was like, let's debunk and find out what she is. We both butchered it. We didn't know she was from the UK till we found out.
Joe didn't know.
I didn't know. Because certain things you don't know when you look at pages. You look like,
MetalGeek, you knew?
Well, yeah, I knew, and then Joe's like, there's a different time difference, Joe, and they're like, There is.
I don't know time zones. I know East
Right.
Coast and I know West Coast.
West Coast.
I don't
Yeah.
know what's it called? Um,
Australia.
Australia. I'm pointing
Yeah.
down.
Australia's like a day before.
Yeah,
Or
they're
a
a
day
day ahead
ahead.
of us.
Day
Day
ahead,
ahead of
yeah.
us.
Speaking of Australia, hey Savannah, what up, girl?
What's up, Jordy? What's up, Jordy?
What's
How's it
up,
going?
Australia?
What's up,
Yes,
Jordy?
we
Yeah,
love you
right now
guys.
it's Friday there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you saw Jordy's page, he already posted Christmas pictures. He's like waiting for Christmas, like, and a picture of him around the tree.
Is Jordy in the chat? Can you
Jordy,
say
no.
something? He's
I
No.
wish that'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And we
Gotcha.
got her on, and then we I think we did the podcast with Kiara like 11 o'clock at night or something, right?
No, it was 11 o'clock her time. I think it was 6 p.m. our time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was such a cool thing, and then the doors just started opening for the British
Uh-huh.
players.
Yeah.
They just
Really?
started like coming through,
Yeah.
like insane.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where did the moniker come? Like who was the one that said we're internationally known?
That was his dad.
My
That
dad,
was it really
That was his dad.
my dad's
Joe
like,
Panther the second?
yeah, he Brooklyn me. He's like, you know, you're freaking internationally known now, right? And I'm like, I am. He's like, you freaking idiot! You just interviewed a girl from England.
And then he had all the fans from England in the chat. So there you go. People know who you are.
Nice.
And my dad came into that. If you watch that back, my dad just walks in the interview,
Like
and just
Vince?
starts. What's that?
Like Vince?
Yeah,
The strut.
just Papa Panther just walking in. Hey, what's going on? Oh, my dad. But yeah, it's interesting to be known that we were told by Shorty. You know, we talk about you guys in the locker room, and we're like, what?
That's pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
panicked. I was like, uh-oh. The jig's up, Geek. Run. Drop the bag. Run. Or Geek, here, hold this bag.
That's awesome. So you have European wrestlers talking about you guys. Good things.
Yeah.
So, because they all want to come on your shows.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
We're
good.
working on, we're trying to get more of like a following here in America. But like, if there's any wrestlers watching the show after the fact, hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit Papa Dank up.
Mhm.
Ask us to do an interview.
Yeah.
We'll do an interview with you guys.
Right. I don't think anybody's watching.
Oh,
Any
Papa Dank,
wrestlers.
don't be negative, Nancy. Don't be like the Metal Geek.
That's what I was asking. Is Jordy on there?
No.
No, Jordy.
No, Jordy.
Probably celebrating eating Christmas cookies and singing a Christmas song in Australian.
We had DJ Rooster on.
Yeah.
DJ Rooster, keep Annie away from him.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, what has been your favorite interview that you've done so far? We'll start with you, Geek.
This is a tough one, really. I mean, I hate this question because that's like putting like, you know, spotlight on someone saying, hey, who's your favorite interview? I mean, we had so many great interviews. It's just hard to pick like one because each and every interview we had has been different from the other one. Right. So I feel that it's just so hard to pick one, but I could go on and on days which ones were our favorites, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean? You know?
What about you, Joe?
I have like three. The third one would be Courageous Christina Marie because she broke down during the interview.
Oh.
Started talking about her mom and her mom that died. Her mom, that was the reason why she became a professional wrestler, and she started crying. And I was like, oh my God. Number two would have to be, have to be when you came on, because, you know, you and Brandon didn't really have a following.
We set up that angle too, which was awesome.
Yeah, the angle when you guys came in with the belt thing. And number one,
wait a minute, Joe. Wait a minute. You mean this belt?
Yeah, that belt that I'm gonna heal up and take and then come after.
Right now, the Solution has it.
Ryan Dust has the belt now.
Yes. And you'll be able to see all that unfold on the next vlog interaction, which will hopefully be out tomorrow.
Yes, he's got
Ready
the
to
scoops.
go.
Right, he's got the scoops right there, Papa Dank, right there.
That's right. The scoop.
ECW Long Island. What?
What happened?
ECW Long Island.
Who said that?
AEW.
AEW Long Island.
Yeah. My number one episode in my heart always is when Kiara made us internationally known.
Okay.
Everybody else's episode to me is the episode to me because it's like we love every one of our guests. Every one of our guests gave us something, gave us little coins in our jar.
Right.
Gave us something, but Kiara gave us that into our life.
Al Snow was a great one. The SATs SATs was a great one.
Yeah.
You know, they came on our podcast twice.
There's something going on with them. I just saw with AEW, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell is that
BS.
about?
It's BS what's going on with them. The
Yeah,
AEW's trying to knock them off. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Do you believe that? You know?
Yes, Serena. The Solution has the belt. What is this? Oh, here we go. People trying to get us to add, get more followers and stuff like that. It's just spam.
Fake.
Delete. Bye. All right.
Yeah. So, like, it's so cool to know that we, as podcasters, sometimes we like to stay in our own bubble and interview people from our circle.
Right.
But there's people like me and MetalGeek that like to expand that bubble to around the world. And try to get anybody we can from a different side of the globe so we can help them promote themselves over here, because you never know. What if Kiara, or even our friend from Australia, Savannah Summers.
Right.
You've had her on the podcast.
I've had her on, yeah.
Yeah, like, what if she just, when someone sees her here, what if radio sees her and goes, I like what she does there.
She's amazing.
She'd be a good champion. And that woman's won, she told you, Papa Dank. Yeah. She's won how many titles has she won in her career so far?
Too many.
Yes.
Too many. And well known. She's well known over there.
Yeah.
I told somebody else we had Savannah Summers. They freaked out. They're like, "Oh my god!" I didn't realize the awesomeness of Savannah Summers till I watched 5 of her matches, and I'm like, she's perfect in front of the fans. The fans either love her or hate her, and they give her they give her championship belts. Every promotion that I've seen her in, she's got the belt on her shoulder. Or the Money in the Bank. She wins like the what's that tournament? Is like a Money. What was it, Geek? Like a briefcase?
Yeah.
She had?
Like a Money in the Bank type one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think she. Oh yeah, she told me what happened to that. COVID happened and they made her give it back. She didn't even get a chance to cash it in. I was like,
yeah, COVID messed up a lot of things.
That's why I tell people this with baseball and football during COVID, and they should do this for wrestling. COVID should have just should have erased anything that happened with them. They should have kept that blank. Wrestling and sports. You know what I mean? They should never crowned a champion in the COVID era. It's weird. With no fans. There's no proof. Like, that never happened. You know what I mean?
It's like the Neuralizer, the Men in Black. You never saw Savannah Summers.
It's like this. It's like, what do you mean? Independent wrestling had no fans? Look right here. That's a pen.
So speaking, we have a couple of announcements actually. Me and Joe.
Okay, let's get them out there.
We'll do our first one. So,
okay,
we are going to be doing. We're going to be coming back with Long Island Wrestling Month in January. So all huge. Long Island wrestlers will be coming back with Long Island Wrestling Month. So, yeah.
And we will be opening the podcast on, can I announce the date, Geek?
You can announce the date, Joe.
On January 5th at I guess 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
We will be having the one, the only, the big Boofa.
Oh, there he is, the
The
big
big
boofa
boof,
right
big
there.
boof, Desmond Cole.
The New York
Desmond
State
Cole will
champion.
open the 2023 Dudes at Ringside podcast season. So if there's any Long Island based male or female wrestler that want to come on our podcast, doors are open. The chat's open.
January 5th.
January
Awesome.
5th, 2023.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's breaking news 1.
Breaking news 1 right there.
All right.
So, and that not only that, so we're working with a company called Savage, right?
Right.
So Savage Pro Wrestling. So we will also be introducing every Sunday of 2:30. Well, depending on the wrestler, obviously, but mostly 2:30 because the UK time. We'll be introducing something called Savage Sundays every Sunday.
Okay.
So exclusively on Dudes at Ringside podcast.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
good.
Yeah.
Good for you guys. Good. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your first guest? Do you know yet?
We don't know yet about Savage Sundays. It's a work in progress, though. You know?
Yeah. Those guys are busy men and women. You know, we just can't go, hey, can you be my guest? And they're like,
busy guys.
Yeah.
I got 5
busy
kids.
guys.
Bro.
Yeah, we had enough breaking news today, Joe. Right?
Yes. I need to go back and hide under my covers.
I thought you were going to tell me you're sponsored by Monster again.
Well, I'm sponsored by Geek is sponsored by Monster because you got to feel the beast.
What?
I don't want the belt. I will take it. That's it.
That's it. Blitz would make a
Whoa.
Ryan. Whoa.
Shots fired, Ryan.
No offense.
Like,
no.
Like, you can't touch my belt. I peed my pants.
I think Geek would make a better champion than Ryan. No offense.
Whoa.
I think the belt would fall off for Ryan. The belt would fall off, and he'd be like, you know that thing, olive oil, when she does the muscle falls? That's Geek. When he just like belts around his waist, the belt will fall around by his knees.
I feel like the three of us could talk for hours.
Dude, we could talk for like 2-3 hours.
And Ryan would get nervous and be like the Karen in the corner, be like, I'm calling 911, that's it.
Sorry,
you're
Ryan.
Not
you're not sorry, Serena. You're not sorry.
I think Serena could take Ryan. I think she could take them both and win the championship.
I want to talk about something real quick because I was just there at the last show. But Remarkable Wrestling presents Sky is the Limit, Saturday, January 14th in Deer Park.
Wow.
Make sure you get your tickets to see Remarkable Wrestling.
Looks like we're getting a ladder match. There's another person I noticed on the poster that's going to be at Remarkable.
I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We have Gabriel Sky, who is the champion right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's defending his title that night.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a 6-pack challenge.
Dolly's
Here we go. They qualify for the Riot Championship for now. Colossal Mike Law will be there. Matt Diesel. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. Nakeem Event. My boy, Tommy Rant. 1/2 of the Slime Balls. Sean Kinte. I hope I said it right. And Dolly Darko. All competing on January 14th.
Dolly's a really good wrestler, too. So
at Deer Park.
Yeah, she wrestles for NYWC, so she's really good.
You know what's funny? I saw those tickets, Papa Dank. I was looking at something for a promotion that we were posted a poster for on Instagram. Mm-hmm. They charge $8 a ticket in England.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, $8.
That's it.
Yes, $8. Go look up any of the promotions we post their posters and look at the price.
Wow.
$8. One promotion that we worked with, we posted their poster. Vicky's Two Thumbs, a full family is $35. A family pack. $35.
Yeah. New York, you got to get with it, man. You got to get with it.
You got to hang out with the British people, man. They know what they know how to market.
Yeah.
They know how to market their stuff, man. It's kind of weird.
It's like $17 US. Still cheaper.
I think
it's still cheaper.
cheaper.
It is still cheaper.
Yeah. It's insane. It's insane
That's
how
crazy.
America likes to charge 25. I saw, was it 30? Was it
30
25?
on some shows.
$35 in New York.
Yeah.
Go back to that poster again and tells you the price of the ticket.
All right, hold on. Advance tickets 25, 30 at the door.
At the door. 30 at the door. Gee, what did we pay at NYWC all the time, Geek? Was it like 30?
It was 30. It was 30.
30?
Are we talking back in the day or are we talking recently?
No, back in the day it was like 20.
Back in the day it was 2025, dude.
Also, there will be the Brick City Boys.
Yo, they're a good tag team. Yeah.
They're a great tag team. And they were coming on. I'm going to make my own breaking news. They're going to be coming on the podcast, hopefully within the next couple of weeks. We're going to set up a date after the holidays.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's awesome. Also, there is Tristan Thai. I saw his match against Desmond Cole.
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's all I'm going to say. Holy cow.
It's like Remarkable's getting all the good people, man. You know, they got a lot of great people right there.
They remind me of like a newer NYWC, right, Geek?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're at the NYWC building.
Yeah.
For this one coming up.
The old NYWC building in Deer Park?
Yes.
No,
the one.
no, not the old one. The warehouse.
Oh, the warehouse. Yeah.
The warehouse.
That one makes me worried because it's so small, and if there was a fire, you'd be screwed. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I remember going to one in Deer Park. It was
the community center, the Deer Park Community Center. That was the old one right there.
See, like, as my mom told me, if they were still doing shows in Deer Park in the place you used to go, Joe, I could just stick you on the train and Geek will pick you up. And you could just drive right there. It's so easy to get there.
I could still pick you up from the train station. It's not that that far from the warehouse.
It's not that difficult.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
When are you going to come back to Long Island then?
When I feel better.
Yeah, we know.
Obviously.
Yeah.
What about a trip to England? What is that? Dudes at Ringside in England. That's a headline.
That has to happen. That has to happen.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
I was invited to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Oh God. Japan.
I'd
rather go to England with me and Geek and then bring Papa Dank with us so he could flourish in all the wrestlers, meet all these British wrestlers.
I'd love to go. I've always wanted to go to England.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, even before wrestling.
I think if we went to by the time we got back from the trip, guys, we'd all hate, and we would be so tired of wrestling if someone would go, "You want to go to a wrestling show?"
Wrestling brings people together. People who don't have much in common in life, but they have that one thing that they can bond over, and that's wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Papa Dank went to so many shows. Me and Joe went to so many shows together. You know,
it's crazy.
Right? Didn't we go to one of the craziest Psycho Circus that they still talk about? Geek?
Yeah, there's one coming up in February.
The one with Damien.
That's the one I'm trying to see if I can get myself to go to.
Yeah, I'm going. Definitely going.
The bad weather circles around my thing like vultures flying around a corpse. Snowbelt Pike County is always hit the hardest. 6 to 8 inches always.
Is Stefan going to Psycho Circus?
I hope he's going to Psycho Circus.
Said he wants to go.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and you will be there, Geek. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We'll be sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
I have to wear my CI jacket. Keep you guys safe.
You're gonna have to wear a special shirt for Psycho Circus.
Yeah. What's the special shirt, dude?
I don't know.
Your Papa Dank shirt?
The Papa Dank shirt. That's right.
Right. Is Stefan still in there?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
yes, I have a family friend who will be on the card.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, Papa Dank's intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued who the family friend is.
Yeah.
I know who.
What do you think about the new
slime
setup?
balls will be there.
What do you think about the new setup for StreamYard, Papa Dank?
Is it like this stuff right here? Like that?
No. I mean the chat when it says
look at that, huh?
And share.
Hold on, let me get it back to how it was. Hold on. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Joe.
They're like on my end it says live and shared. I don't know if you know this. If you do the audio thing, they ask you to save the audio.
Really?
Yeah. The audio thing. That's what he's talking about. The like, for example, if you have a guest that has bad Wi-Fi connection, it
Hmm.
records their Wi-Fi camera and the audio from their camera, so you could edit it in post.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So
You have to come over and show me.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
still not live on Facebook though.
Wow.
That's all right.
I don't
He,
know.
he revealed it,
And
Papa Dank. He didn't wait to message you after the fact. He said the big O.
what did he say? The big O.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's that guy is really cool. Me and Geek met him in at the church at the
The,
NYWC show when we almost died. The way
he was a nice guy though. You know.
super nice guy.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
the day that what's his name? Dickie Rod saw us and said, "Oh my God, it's the fucking dudes at Ringside. What's going on, guys?" And
Yeah.
then it was like the weirdest thing ever, Papa Dank. Everybody hugged us.
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, let's go." End of the show, and I'm going, "Hi."
What'd you guys think of the show, man?
What's
That's
what's
right.
what's that? Wait, what's that movie? Me, myself, and Irene. No, uh, Polly. Along came Polly when the guy was playing basketball and he got slid against the guy's sweaty body, and it's like
Right.
that was me. Every time they hugged me, I was like, "Ugh, "You're all
Hey
sweaty."
man, it's all out of love.
It's all
Yeah,
love.
but it was a sweaty wrestling hug,
It's
and
a sweaty love.
all I can think is when I do Special Olympics, I'm soaking wet, and I hug one of my friends, and I'm like,
Uh,
"Yeah." They're like, "You idiot, I'm dry." No, you're not. That's what it was like for me. The sweaty wrestling hug. It's like,
I think we covered a lot of ground tonight.
Yeah.
yeah, got everything.
Absolutely. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
Joe.
Um, just keep listening. Keep go back and watch our old episodes on YouTube, on Facebook, and go listen to them on Spotify and all the fun places you could find them.
Okay.
Um, have fun, be safe, and just remember the dudes are always up for an interview. Come hang out with us and geek.
Yeah. So
What have you got?
the last thing I want to say is please follow us on YouTube, Spotify, everything. Google, just look up our name, Dudes at Ringside, at Dudes at Ringside, and you'll find us. But the big thing I want to say is that we're at 294 subscribers on YouTube right now. Let's please get us to 300 by the end of the year, please.
You got
That's
one
what
more
we're
week, Joe.
one
What's
more
that?
week.
One
One
more
more week. We could get to 300. Let's go, guys. Let's
Yeah.
get us to
Let's get there
300.
by what did I predicted? And we got to 300 that time. Geek.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Let me get to 300 first. I'm not
Well,
that far away from you.
yeah, it's me and Papa Dank. We're like neck and neck right now with
We
this.
are. We are.
It's like, but we've been staggering for like the longest time right now. So,
I've been
which,
telling people, like I
I
tell
feel the
people to
same way.
follow us, but it's hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're at 294. Someone just subscribed to us today. I'm like, oh, we'll get halfway there. It's
Yeah,
like it's like the Bon Jovi song.
For me and Geek.
Whoa,
Sometimes it goes
halfway
up and
there.
down. Like you'll
Yeah.
gain it and lose it and gain it. It's like
Papa
crazy.
Dank, a nice Christmas present for us. You should do a multiverse dudes at Ringside Papa Dank t-shirt like what you're wearing. With us,
This is my barbershop shirt.
The barbershop.
you should do one.
Where is it
Whenever
available? Where is it available?
Only on ProWrestlingTees.com.
There you
Please
go.
search Papa Dank.
There you go.
Actually,
Papa Dank-
barbershops. I'm gonna break my own news. Barbershop will be back sometime in looks like February, like end of February.
Oh, it's the Breaking News podcast.
I was just talking to Barber Al about it today because he cut my hair.
Yeah.
Also got Vinny the Guido coming up
Oh, geez.
on January 16th, and I'm going to have a special co-host, Mr. Robbie Rebel.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He'll be
that's
my
cool.
co-host. Nice show, guys. We need another Forbidden Door podcast. Nice, great reference. I like that. Make sure to like, subscribe to Papa Dank and be on the Barricade. Thank you, Executive Booker Serena. You're gonna get a raise. You're gonna get a raise. She did good. She's doing good.
She's doing
Emailing her heart out.
It's hard with the emails. It's hard because sometimes wrestlers don't look at it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Another thing that I'm going to say is, besides the actual date for Vinny, Like I said, the Brick City Boys are going to be coming on soon. I'm hoping to have them on in the next 2 weeks. And then I got other interviews in the works. Just got to reach out to people that I've talked to already. But in the next few days, we will see the saga of the 23-6 title roll out in the next vlog interaction. Make sure you check out YouTube for that. Also, make sure to go check out Sky's the Limit on Saturday, January 14th in Deer Park for Remarkable Wrestling. Make sure you go to remarkablewrestling.com or follow them on Instagram or Twitter and get your tickets. I'm rooting for you, Tommy.
Yeah. Also, follow Savage Pro Wrestling, and you could watch us doing commentary on the second episode of Savage Pro Wrestling.
Definitely check that out.
So check them out right now. So
we needed the graphic.
What? We need the graphic.
You should have sent it to me. It's okay. Next time.
Follow Savage on YouTube. They're an amazing promotion. Please. Yeah.
Savage, please. Do we have another comment there? Oh, Serena loves Vinny the Guido. Vinny the Guido is very popular. Very popular. And he's a really funny guy. From my interaction with him. Really funny guy. Last but not least is the next Victory Pro Wrestling show. Notorious. Hashtag VPW sells out. Saturday, February 11th at the Pro Game Athletics Arena at 41 Saxton Avenue in Bay Shore. Show starts at 7:30. Tickets on sale starting at $25. VictoryProWrestling.com. Call for more info, 631-357-1810. That card is subject to change, and it will feature the notorious Mimi right here on Long Island, New York.
He does win a lot of championships.
Don't forget to check out all the stars of VPW. The VPW Women's Champ, Valentina Vasquez, New York State Champ, Desmond Cole, the one and only VPW Champ, Mike Anthony, Dante Drago, the Frat Star, Brother Greatness, love you, Brother Greatness, Eric James, and of course, the subscriber stomper himself, Jack Tomlinson. Did you guys know that Brandon's up for a Vloggy Award?
I saw that. That's amazing. Like,
Brandon, you're getting an award. Maybe. Vinny the Greatest, a nice guy. He got behind in the face from me a few years ago for Relay for Life. That Vinny, he's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brandon may win. So make sure you go vote on Jack Tomlinson's social media sites for the Brandon Denker.
Joe, did you vote, Joe?
Yeah, I forgot.
Joe, did you vote?
I voted for something. I forgot what I voted for. I was like, okay, I'm voting.
Oh, Cap just put out their votes too.
Yeah.
For this stuff for the year.
Who did you vote for the best guest star? I voted for Alec Price.
Oh, for Cap?
Yeah, Cap. Who's the best guest star on Cap?
I think I voted for Hook. Yeah. Joe, make sure you go vote.
I'll go vote, I think.
All right. You guys want to say anything before we leave?
Joe.
Again, don't forget to follow us on all social medias that we are on. Check out Savage Pro Wrestling's episode 2 when you see me and the Geekers. And I'm Joe Panther III.
I'm Metal Geek.
Seriously, Metal Geek? You can put no umph into it?
I'm the Metal Geek.
There you go. Yeah. And I'm Papa Dank.
And we will catch you in the next one.
The unofficial third dude.